All right. Testing, testing. Let's see what we got. All right, well, that sounds good. All righty then. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. So, before we get started, I have a few things to say. All right, so for those who have not followed my Discord, you're gonna be for a treat today. So I just purchased me a graphics card, another one. I updated from the 4060 to a 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte VRAM. Ooh, it's really good for AIR. I haven't noticed any difference for the VR yet, so that kind of sucks. It's kind of a letdown. But one thing I have tested is 14, and I actually got reshade working really, really well. So it's gonna look really good. Like it's gonna pop. At least I hope so. If my computer doesn't mess my colors up. Also, y'all are probably not going to like this, but I'm going to do this anyways. So, next month is October. So, I know that October is Halloween, right? So, I'm going to be playing Silksong starting October. We're going to be putting Final Fantasy XIV to a break. So, if I get to Heaven's Ward by October, that's great. If I don't, that's good. What I'm planning on doing, though, is when I get to Heaven's Ward, I'm stopping at Heaven's Ward. This way that I can just pick it back up after October and November. You're probably asking, wait a second, hold on, you just mentioned November. Don't tell me you're also going to take a break in November too. Yes, because of Zelda month. And I have thought about this, and it's not going to be the Ocarina of Time, I promise. It's actually going to be Link to the Past randomizer. So that's an oldie but goodie. I feel like that's going to be really fun. I had beaten it one time. I know how to randomize it. It might even have a better randomizer now than it used to. I was going to do Zelda 1, the original Zelda, but considering I know next to nothing about the original Zelda, and there's not really much of a map, I mean, I can get a modded version, but I just feel like Link to the Past kind of, in my humble opinion, I feel Link to the Past built up what the original Zelda was, Zelda 1 in the NES, and just took it and exploded with it. I mean, it did so well. I feel like it's a good successor to Zelda 1. Zelda 2, they kind of, played around with stuff, but Link to the Past, that's when they got it right. Hey, Edis! So, yeah. October, right, I haven't explained what game I will be playing. Silksong! That's right, Silksong. For those who do not know, I'm a huge Hollow Knight fan. I bought it already, I have it ready to go. So we will play Silksong. I was hoping that they would have a randomizer by the time I started, but I guess not. I have, if you are interested in Hollow Knight and you want to get caught up with the lore, it's on my YouTube channel, plus all the randomizers. And yes, I beat the Radiance after, a year or two of, not being the Radiance. So, also I heard Silksong is harder than Hollow Knight. Boy, that's going to be fun. Hope it's not a lot more spikes. But, I'm going to have to get good, I guess, like I did with Hollow Knight, and get used to it. Now, I will say another thing. There is actually one more thing I want to talk about. So, for October, it's going to be either a hard game or a scary game. So I was playing with the idea of doing a Dark Souls, not Dark Souls 1. No, I actually kind of want something that's more updated. So I was thinking like Elden Ring or something like that, more open world. However, Silksong kind of took that because I was not expecting it to come out, and I also was expecting it to be $20. Once again, any developer pulled a Baldur's Gate 3 and made the price. Well, Baldur's Gate 3 was pretty expensive, but the content you got for that was amazing. Okay? And it literally turned the gaming world on their head. Well, the gaming companies. I remember the gaming companies, all the, EAs and whatnot. Oh, you're giving us a bad name. No. Your greed is giving you a bad name. And I'm looking at you, Nintendo. I'm especially looking at you, Nintendo. 100%. Also, if you are interested in my real life, I have posted a YouTube video of me my first time going to a micro center. Yes, I know it's cringe because I'm not very good at making real life videos, but it's there if you're interested. Also, if you want to follow my Facebook, I should be somewhere in my Discord. I post pictures of my life. Basically, me going to festivals. Like I went to a Middle Eastern festival yesterday. My friends got me out of the house. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I do need to get out of the house more. So that, yeah. YouTube didn't know. Oh wow, really? That's interesting. Well, it's there. I assure you, it's there. It's probably in the format of my phone, like a short, because I did take it with my phone. And they were really cool, by the way. But I have talked enough, so let's get started with the game. Remember, October is Silksong, and November is going to be Link to the Past Randomizer. And yes, before you ask, December we're back to Final Fantasy XIV. So yes, we're coming back to Final Fantasy XIV in December, which means I'm using the subscription money, and I find this hilarious, by the way. I'm using the money that I would put toward 14 subscription toward buying Silksong. Like, that's how cheap Silksong is. And if you're a Hollow Knight fan, even if you're not a Hollow Knight fan, I recommend you pick up Silksong. It's literally 20 bucks. It is, I could buy it with the subscriptions I got on Twitch. It's how cheap it is. Hell, I could probably work for 1 hour of the job I'm working at right now and pay for it. And I make actually more than that. A little bit, not by much, like $22 an hour, $22.84 or something like that, not 20, but you get my point. It's not expensive. It's really cheap. I mean, I spent 20 bucks for a Middle Eastern plate of food that had two lamb chops in there, some bland rice, so some fried rice, fried tomato, and a pepper for 20 bucks. So yeah, I mean, you can buy food for that price. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. Hopefully, I don't know if it's actually, the colors are actually working here. It should be working. I think it is. Time will tell. Oh my god, yes, I liked it. I'm not very good with spicy stuff, though. So that kind of, the spice stuff kind of, it. Alright, so, let me look at here. Alright, so why is it all washed out? I feel like it's washed out. Let me see something. Oh, I think I know why. Okay, there it is. Yep, that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, I know the problem. Give me a sec. I gotta fix this, y'all. So apparently, I'll be right back. Apparently, we're having some technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Okay. And we're back. Also, I forgot to be live on Discord with the voice chat, so that's my fault. The reason why, so I know what happened. So normally I have my computer basically um, like a Reddit, not Reddit, yeah, like a blue light blocker for for some sleep and whatnot, and to make it easier on my eyes. However, the thing is, I feel that it looks really bad with the reshade I have going on. Although I will say one thing, I feel like it's not exactly working like it's supposed to. Okay, well, yeah, that's the reason why. Let's just try this real quick. Okay, that's better. Okay, we're good. Alright, because I want everything to pop, and I think the reddish tint, for some reason, makes everything kind of washed out, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want my game to be washed out. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm looking on my phone right now, and it looks really good. I think it looks great, actually. This is probably the best I've ever seen Final Fantasy XIV look. So, I'm glad it worked out. The lights are popping, they don't look like they're just static images. I mean, it's still kind of washed out on my screen, but that's because my computer's being stupid. Now, I could try and see if this works, and I don't think it's going to, but let me try anyways. So, instead of that, let's try to do borderless. And we might even try to do resolution up as well. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, so now it's going to load. Wait for the reshade to load real quick. Also, I don't know if... Okay, yep. So it still works as borderless. Let's see which one looks better here. Oh yeah, without a doubt that looks so much better. Okay, am I still getting good frames? Frames are a little bit... Okay, so frames took a big hit because... Okay, I see the problem. I see the problem. So borderless... Okay, so my frames kind of took a hit there. I got a lot of shading going on here. Okay, I kind of see... Okay, I kind of see what's happening now. I do want to play borderless because I do feel that's better. My frames definitely did take a hit. So that's kind of sad. But I think it looks better borderless. Or we could try something else. Let's do full screen again. But let's do, instead of that, let's do... you know what? I could try 144 Hertz, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to do 2K. Let's see what it looks like if I do full screen 2K. Alright, so it's going to go ahead and do its thing. Reshades on, and... Okay. So, I get a bit more frames if I put it on 2K and whatchamacallit. Now, granted, I do have to fix everything else, but I digress. I will say one thing. It does look better at 2K. But, that being said, everything is so much smaller. Oh, that's probably because I gotta do this, right. Oh, that's why. I'm sitting here like, wait a second, why is everything so small? Okay, so that looks so much better. That looks a hell of a lot better. Now, yes, I am sacrificing my frames here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty bad when it comes to frames. And we are going to do a duty roulette, so give me a second to pop some food, and we'll do some duty roulette. Look, I bought some more food, too. I'm running out of food! It looks crispy. Yep. My frames might be a little bit not too good, but it does look a lot better. Alright, let's go for Duty Finder, leveling. Now, I will say this much, the lighting is really good. However, I am going to get blinded a little bit because of the fact that I don't have a blue light blocker anymore, so I'm playing without a blue light blocker. Mainly because I really want the game to pop. And when I look at, like, honestly, now I think about it, when I look at anime, I'd probably just stop taking, yeah, like, maybe at nighttime, I can just, like, after, like, 10 or 9 o'clock, they put the, you know, the red light on or whatnot. But, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, blue light, of course. We are playing Reborn still, so that would still be, what? A blue light. So, hold on a second. Let me fix my, my LEDs behind my monitor. For those who do not know, I have, some kind of background lighting behind my monitor that kind of makes my monitor pop a little bit better. So I'm going to fix that real quick. Ooh, that looks a little, I think like a sky blue looks pretty good. Let's do that. I'll say one thing, this looks pretty damn good. See, I know a lot of people are like, well, why do you use display capture? Well, there's two reasons. The first reason is, if I don't, y'all won't be able to see the graphical enhancements that I did with the new graphics card. And two, the other reason why I do it is because, oh my god, in Final Fantasy XIV, for some reason, the OBS cannot capture the borderless mode. I don't know why, but yeah. Look at that lighting, though. Look how beautiful that is. You don't normally see that in the original, like, without the reshade. Speaking about reshade, I'm playing a reshading Silk Song. I'm a reshade Link to the Past. Like, now that I got a good graphics card, I'm gonna reshade every goddamn thing. This looks so beautiful. Look at this. Once again, the frames are content. Okay, the frame's still good. Okay, we're still good. Alright, so what should I do in the meantime while I'm waiting for this roulette to pop? Well, let's see. I'm probably not gonna hit level 59, which I kind of wanted to. You know what? Let's just go ahead and continue with the main quest, because we do need to start getting toward Heaven's Ward. Like, my goal is to try to, at the very least, get toward Heaven's Ward. Speaking of which... Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Maybe, maybe not. It depends. It really depends. I cannot get over how beautiful this all looks. Like, 2K, it's so much sharper. I mean, I know I'm sacrificing my frames a little bit, but like, it's not bad looking. Like, I kind of like the way this looks. I think buying that GPU was actually... Oh my god, that looks so good. Like, if I could do some texture enhancements, that would look even better. Unfortunately, I really don't want to go into, like, texture stuff and modifications. Not mods in the reality of... Oh, well, never mind, we're going in. Not rune magic, pretty much. I mean, like, just basically texture enhancements. Which I feel like I could do, but it just takes too long. And oh, okay. Oh! This place pops. Let's see. Frames? Frames still good. Frames still good. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Come on, tank. Let's go. God, this looks so good. I know I'm not the only one that can see this. This looks fantastic. Like, between 2K and 1K is, like, such a difference. I didn't think I was going to notice it that much. And I think mainly it's because, and again, y'all seeing it in 1080p. Like, I know y'all seeing it in 1080p, but for some reason, the sharpness is not like, it wasn't working right in 1080p. Now, oh god, fire! Ow! Ow! Fire! Fire! Ow! 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 I forgot about that thing. Well, it's not Twitch's fault, it's my fault. See, I have it on 1K because of the fact that a lot of people have bad internet, and if I made 2K videos, I feel like people wouldn't be able to watch them. So I've been downgrading my videos because of that. I mean I have a 2K monitor, right? I could easily make 2K content, no problem. But unfortunately, people have bad internet, and I'm blessed to have good internet. So I'm blessed to live somewhere where I have really good internet. Let's get that magic up. It pops so good. I did test this out yesterday, so I did do a recording. I made sure that it wasn't lagging too bad, but I never tested at 2K. That kind of worried me that it was gonna lag, but man, this graphics card is a champion. Like, I regret buying the 4060. I do. I regret buying that piece of shit. But this one is actually really good. It's a little more, it was about the same price as the 4060 when it first came out. It's double the VRAM. I know that it's probably Greek to a lot of y'all. But I digress. I don't have it! Oh god! Ah! I forgot to back up! I had a RTX 5060 Ti, 16 gigabits of VRAM. I was gonna get the AMD XT9 something. Ah! Somebody, okay, thank you for that. Whoever rescued me, I appreciate it. Up was a white mage, of course it was a white mage. I was gonna get the AMD one, and I was also gonna get the Intel Arc. The problem with the Intel Arc is it's not good VR or AI, and the AMD sucks when it comes to AI imaging. And I use NVIDIA Broadcast, right? And I'll tell you this much: this NVIDIA Broadcast, the updated version for this graphics card, is way better than the 4060. It sounds so much crisper. And like, it won't block my girl's voice. It won't block out my high-pitched voices. Oh my god, I'm about to catch on fire! Hot! But like, I think it was a good buy. I paid like $550 because I went to Micro Center and got a, oh my god, a 2-year warranty on it. I think that was worth it. Now, if I bought my 4060 from Micro Center, I didn't have one, unfortunately, in Louisiana. I have one in Denver now. Now I live close to Denver. Oh, hot! Oh, that's hot. What I was trying to say is I could trade in my 4060 and got a store credit. Instead, I gotta sell it on eBay, which I really don't want to sell it on eBay. I already got a 2060 Super already, so I really don't need the 4060. They both have the same amount of VRAM. I kind of wasted my money when I bought that 4060. And yeah, I get it. To be honest with you, it's the only thing that's keeping me from not changing to AMD. I have a 3080 Ti that I cleaned up and now run like new. Oh my, yeah, if you got... Wait, how much VRAM does a 3080 Ti have? I forget how much VRAM it has. Oh, nope. 10? Okay, that's not bad. You can still do a lot of good stuff with 10. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Man, wait for us to come, dude. Man, don't steal the glory for yourself. At least wait. Oh, it's 10? Oh god, I messed that up. I shouldn't have done that. That's not, like I said, that's not that bad. Oh god, the wind, the wind, the wind, the wind, the wind. Be careful with the wind, Michael. Last time, oh god, it's following me. Ah, oh, it's coming on me. But yeah, that's pretty good for AI. Now because I have a new graphics card, I can't use Stable Diffusion no more, so now I'm using Swarm AI. Which does work, by the way. It actually works better than Stable, kind of. So I can't use certain extensions, which sucks. But because the new backend and the CUDA cores are different, win, 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 go away, please. Because the CUDA cores are different, because the new architecture, pay attention, Michael. Because of that, I'm getting surrounded by what? Oh. Eat rock! As I was trying to say, because of the new architecture, you can't use them with Stable Diffusion. But Swarm UI does work! Oh my god, it spawned right behind me. Swarm AI does work. Oh, god damn it! Ouch! Die, you bastard! Wait for me! Anyways, as I was trying to say, yeah, so the graphics card is really good. It's really good. I mean, they did say it's good at 1080p gaming. It's okay at 1440p. 4K is not. It's not a very high-end card, right? But now I also could do very powerful I can do 13 billion parameter. No, I'm not 13 billion. Yeah, 13 billion parameter large language models. However, I'm really trying to get out of the whole AI roleplay scene because I don't have much time, and being perfectly honest, anytime I do have needs to be spent either streaming or doing something productive, like making AI art, for example, which I would say that's productive. I can share it with people. Right, exactly. Although this is a 60 Ti though. Oh, I should have mentioned also overclocked as well. I overclock it, they overclocked it. So the card is running a little more, it's boosted past a normal 60 Ti. I got the PNY 5060 Ti overclocked 16 gig. There is two types. You have an 8 gigabyte version that's cheaper and a 16 gigabyte version. I'm going to be honest, do not buy the 8 gigabyte version. You need a lot more VRAM nowadays. VRAM is very important, especially doing anything with AI or VR or even doing what I'm doing right now, streaming, you know. You need more VRAM. I guarantee you, if I got the 8 gig version, I don't think I'd be losing so many more frames. My god, that was such bad timing. That was such bad timing. Have I not did this before? Huh. I guess I haven't done this before. Because I don't remember this. Because the cutscenes are normally skipped. So apparently I never did this before. I could have swore I did though. Huh. Coming in for the death kill. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Save me! It's frozen! First fire, now ice? Thank you for the cure. Ouch. Oh yeah, I definitely pay attention. Gonna be by the healer. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Ow! That hurt, you bastard. Help me! Help me! Help me! Please help me! Please don't let me die! I'll probably be a good boy! Oh god, it hurts! Ice, 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 ice charge. Ouch! Going in for that juicy whatever. Might use the limit break already. They used it before I could use it. That's okay. I don't know if I leveled up. I probably didn't. Whew. I'm cold. And hot. Cold, hot, and yeah, cold and hot. And a little bit dizzy from being thrown with the wind. Okay, so we're done with that. That's unfortunate. So there's no level up. I will say that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. You know what we could do? I don't know if we should, though. You know what? We'll wait to level 60. We'll wait to level 60. So let's see what we got here. Let's do the main quest. Oh, but it is good to see you return. I've given some thought to the matter and have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Foofaloopa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how the thief's activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there's someone amongst our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst? I mean, that's not the first time that's happened. By the way, this is so much easier to read now because it looks so much better. It really is easier to read. It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Foofaloopa. The trash blades! The most trusting... Indeed, if for reasons of security the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be guarded. Would thieves as willing as ours risk confrontation? Oops, sorry about that. I was doing something real quick. Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, They might instead like to carry out the transfer in secret, then entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Makote miner traveling without escort so as to not attract undue attention. But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that, but to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerlea? A fine spot for a rest, would you not agree, Michael? Alas, the role of the Makote miner is taken, so you will lie in wait to the north, and I will do the same to the south. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. I love the wink, wink, and nudge, nudge, XD. Yeah. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Sure. Man, everything pops so much now. I kinda wish I played this. I couldn't do that because the graphics card wasn't powerful enough. So anyway, here we go. Oh! Cactus! Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hello. Welcome to your death. What did you think it was? Like, what do you think was gonna... Really? Why did you think that was a good idea? Well. Ranga does have cure now. Really? Did not know that. Good to know. Yeah, she looks pretty good in minor gear. Stubborn to the last, as expected. Are you unharmed? I mean, they didn't stand a chance against me. Like, there should be a run on sight if you want to. Like, if you see me, I'm not even wearing any kind of disguise, right? And it's not. I mean, I should be famous by now. Like, if they see me, okay, and it's a wonder why I'm not famous by now, and it's a wonder why there's not a run on sight for like enemies. Like, oh wow, who's that dressed in this unique armor that is shining? Like, who is that? Obviously that's no one important, right? Like, it's not like it's the warrior of light herself. Oh yeah, we could take her. Really? Really now? I can't even be... I'm not even, like, sad that I had to dispatch them because they're so stupid. I mean, they're most likely dead. I don't think I just knocked them out. I'm pretty sure they're dead, but, like, beside the point. I'm pretty sure the red... What are those? Red crystals? It remind me a lot of Sinbun Zakura Kageyoshi. Like, Skata. Sinbun Zakura Kageyoshi. Okay, I'm saying it. I'm saying it right, but I got tongue twisted at the end of it. A gang of seawolf thieves and in Thanaland, no less. I suppose it's the first time for everything. They probably thought, hey, look, she's not a warrior class. That means she's not the warrior light. Boy, were they wrong. Seawolves, all of them. Aye, and all with the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Tancred, if you'd be so good as to attend the outstanding manners in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Lupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. I have a question. So, does the graphics get better the more expansions you go? Or is the graphics the same no matter what expansion? I'm just really curious, because I've heard that apparently the graphical fidelity actually gets better with the future expansions. I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. That's actually really good. I mean, I think with the reshade, it looks amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, the graphics could be a little more sharp, a little better, like more high fidelity. But I mean, everything is really popping right now. So I'm actually pretty happy with how this came out. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. I mean, the darkness looks like darkness. The lights look actually like they're giving off light instead of just painted on a picture. Like, you have like the lighting is like scattering off the characters. Like, it looks really good. Now it looks better on my screen because it's a bigger screen. I'm looking at my phone right now. My phone's also my phone's OLED, and I think if I'm not mistaken, so is my no, it's not. It's still a Samsung, but it's not an OLED. It's the VG something, whatever. You got your, oh my god, I forgot all the terms because I have not done computer stuff in a while. You have your, one of them basically has a lower kind of like washed out color, but you get more frames. The other one has more color but less frames, and then you have one that's right in the middle. Mine's right in the middle. Mine has 144 hertz, has enough hertz. I never use it for 144 hertz, but I digress. Ah, but we have not been idle. While you were afield, we have succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Wow, what a surprise! You have a traitor. Is that so? Well then, by your leave, I shall very much like to have word with this fellow in private. No, I'm afraid that would not be possible. Regrettably, he managed to subdue the unit of Blaze this past to detain him and made good his escape. Really? Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that so much we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No. But he was quite strong. A sea wolf, Lementian born and raised, I believe, but do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. Exactly. Yes? She's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Yeah, my character is not one for talking. Yeah, my character is not one for talking at all. She will just nod at you. Mm-hmm. Everybody will react like, "Oh my God, your silence speaks volumes." I was kind of wanting to. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. There. Alright, so we're going back to, it looks like, Mother of Exiles. Wait, that's here? Oh, Thancred. Ah, the innocent bid me to tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphino waits your coming most eagerly. It was he requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident, I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphino has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous brass blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. Alright, time to go back to Vesper Bay, I guess. I got 61 tickets. You are late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Orthard? I know Doma from Final Fantasy VI. But other than that, not at all. Well, like the rest of the nations of the Eastern Continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire, giving our visitors unannounced arrival as well as the state of their ship. I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity. Do you not think? Come with me to Ura, Michael. Unless I'm mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we'll find the Domans bickering with the Sultan Sworn on the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance! If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some. And if not, who better to have than you on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do enjoy your sparkling repertoire. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Uda. God damn, Alphino. You don't have to be such a dick. Basically, you're a hired hand. Pretty much, you are my guard. If anyone tries to get to me, they have to go through you. Oh my goodness. And I remember when I had a crush on Alphino. I do remember when I had a crush on him. Boy, those days were interesting. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphino Levior, at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique in this part of the world. At least few indeed are your allies in Oda, yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourself to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we could do to help. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to take care of like a few things, so I'll be a few minutes. Yeah, I'll be back. It's actually really interesting, so I'm gonna get back as soon as I possibly can. Okay, and we're back. Hey, I'm sorry about that. Basically, so we talked about it before. Remember where I talked about stuffing a piece of cotton or um, dental floss, like if you have an ingrown toenail? Basically, the crevice is wide enough now where it just fell out, so I had to put a bigger piece in there. That way, I'm expanding the crevice so I can get that nail out. I already ordered some an electric drill, like for pedicures, to like grind as much as I can so that nail will not ingrown again. So we talked about this before. I know we're going small tan, so I had to do. That's what I had to do because I don't want it to close back up. So I don't want it to close back up. I want to keep it wide open to where I can get that nail out. So I had to put some super glue on there. Yeah, oh yeah, it does. It does work. And I'll tell you one thing: if that nail hurts, the first day is gonna hurt. The second day is gonna get that pressure off that sharp nail to where it's not going to be so bad. I'm surprised it worked too. Honestly, I'm shocked. But I've been doing it for 2 weeks now, and it stays on there. Even when I take a shower, when water hits it, it stays there. And if it does fall out, just put another piece in there. But you gotta put a bigger piece in there because you want to get that crevice as wide as possible to where, if I'm not mistaken, let me look at it real quick. I want to make sure it's not falling out. We should be good. I'll put a big piece in there this time. The super glue will keep it on there, and it takes a while for the super glue to dry, but it does work. Yeah. So if you have an ingrown toenail, I would advise it. Now, granted, I'm using floss, which already is very clean and you know it's made to floss your teeth, so it's clean stuff. It's made to go in your mouth. Therefore, it's not going to have germs on it. And why would they really why would they put germs on floss? You know, so the floss actually works. Now, cotton would be more comfortable, yes, but I mean the floss is already in very thin strings. You fold it on each other. You twist it. You make a little swab, and you stick in there with your nail. And, or you're supposed to use a cuticle pusher or a I think what do they call it would actually work as well. The wooden things you use that's like slanted and like a little point on it, that works as well. You get a toothpick. I don't know how good a toothpick would work, but you could use it. I use my nail and I shove it in there as hard as I can. I got pretty good nails, so my thumbnail in particular. Anywho, and I'm talking about toes. While I'm streaming, I can let that dry. Anywho, let's go to the quicksand. Even the cutscenes look better.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Well, the good news about this is voice acting, finally.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms.
The Garlic Empire.
Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone, razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Yeah, the lords, plural. It should be the fact that it should be the Sultana should rule everything, but unfortunately, they allowed the monitorists to get their greedy little hands on everything. The Syndicate. Then again, one of our boys are in the Syndicate, and that is Godberg, what his name is. And we learn more about him during the Hillebrand quest.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
You know, you have no idea about the Sultana, do you? The Sultana will not be easily swayed. Nanamo has a heart of gold. What do you mean the Sultana will not be easily swayed? Nanamo is the Sultana. Even with my lack of memories, okay, and I actually met with the Sultana, okay, and I can tell you right now, yeah. And then there's Reborn. Like, you telling me they would not be easily swayed? Especially considered Reborn is Alamegan. No, it's the Syndicate that will I'm sorry. The Syndicate that will not be so easily swayed. And by the way, when I say Syndicate, I mean Lolorito. Okay? I don't mean the other Syndicate. We know one more that actually runs the Gold Saucer. He also has a heart of gold, from what I've heard. So, yeah. And you know what's really funny? I bet you anything, if I pleaded their case, they would have got some results. Because they know me.
This is within your power?
Not within his power, but it's definitely within mine.
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I forgot, you are an aristocrat. Actually, hold on, isn't he like the grandson of, Louis Soir or something like that? The grandson and granddaughter? So I guess that makes sense, he would have some kind of influential... But he also has me too. And he can just parade me around pretty much, be like, hey, I literally have the Warrior of Light backing me. What are you gonna do about it? You know, like, if you, like... like, if you want her to keep on defending your being an immortal flame, you might want to help these poor people out.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
The ninja.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience.
I mean, she's dressed like a ninja.
We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
So, I kind of know why she's masked already. And the reason why I know already is because I have made the Heaven's Ward. She does unmask near Heaven's Ward, like right before Heaven's Ward. And she's basically another race of people that has horns or something like that.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
You have urgent business with the Flame General. Why couldn't I go? Am I not a high-ranking officer of the Udon army? Wouldn't it make more sense for me to speak to the general instead of Alphino? Like, I feel like I'm the one that should be going, not you, Alphino. You know what's really funny? I've realized this. Maybe it's a good thing I did start all over again, because I do have different reactions to this. When I was taking care of my grandmother, I basically I didn't really care about this too much. But then now that I'm a teacher's assistant or whatever you want to call me, I think more critically now, and I feel that, yeah, I literally am part of the Udon army. Should I not be the one to talk with Raban? Oh, really? Oh! Okay, I didn't know that. That's where the ears came from. If I may, madam, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. Say no more, I got plenty of money. I got 525,000 gil, and I can get more. So if it's money we need to feed all of those people, I'm pretty sure we can take care of it. I can also make a bunch of food. I'm a cook, so I can make food too. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them. I think, suffice to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me, good madam. If you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. You got it. You know what? I think Momodi actually can help with us. Yeah. Momodi is an awesome person. Hello, Mistress Momodi. How you doing? It's been a while. Hells, why did you say so sooner, Michael? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow. See? But just sent word that they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of food, and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for a lot in advance. Go and call on Fridua and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Really? Interesting. Very interesting. Letters, you say? Is that like the Epstein list? Is that what it is? Is those letters like the Epstein list? Oh, Lord. Momodi did something behind the scenes. I can't prove it yet, but she did. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. Oh, there's more than one. My, now that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you heard her instructions? Instructions pinned by the Quicksand Profiteers to deliver foodstuff to the Waking Sands. There's no way that's all. There's more in that letter. They're just not telling us what's in that letter, but there's more, and I wish I can read it. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. So, and your point is? Hold on, what's your point? So what they expect it? You know what? I have an idea. What if we do this? So, we have the sign of the seventh dawn. We've lost so many people. Why don't they join us? Yeah, I feel ya. No, seriously, why don't they join the Sign of the Seventh Dawn? They could literally be a kind of so they're ninjas, right? So if I'm not mistaken, there is something I'm from my world, right? So from my world, before I came to Eorzea, there was an anime called Ryori Kenshin. I'm probably mispronouncing that. The Ubiwa or the Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan. Is Obi-Wan Obi-Wan? Basically, they're like a network, okay? They literally are like a network of ninjas. And they get like information. Kind of like in Tensura, where you got Soe and the lizard girls, the lizard folks. They evolve to dragon newts, but they take humanoid forms, right? And Soe is kind of like the intelligence officer. Why can't they do that? And then I have plenty of money. It's not like we don't have money. We got plenty of money. Alphino and his Alphino is very well off. Alphino literally is like an aristocrat. I could easily make money as an adventurer, not to mention I can literally get food. I'm a botanist, a really good botanist. Okay, so we can feed them. And as for giving them places to stay, Mardona needs more adventurers anyways. Mardona has plenty of space. Why don't we just let them join us? He's in the business of feeding refugees now. I ain't normally one to question Mistress Momodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise. How about I give you this letter? Here, you're on the list. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man what can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Really now? Let me ask you a question. What if that person can't get a job? You do understand, even in my world, we have people that are homeless and stuff, and it's not because they don't want to work, it's because no one gave them a chance to work. I've learned from my real life experiences before I came to Eorzea that it's who you know, it's your connections. If you have no connections in my world, you're screwed. I'm lucky I have connections now. Very lucky. Not many connections, but a few of them. Alfredo is so rich that he has no problem shelling out tons and tons of money and thinking he made a good deal. Dude, you are so right. You are so right. Oh, you're right, yes. Oh, you know, while we're here, speaking of food, is there a marketplace here? I do need some more food. Let's see. Items. Nope, not ingredients, meals. Alright, so we have some... Let's see. How much money is this? What about some alpaca stew? It's a little pricey. Hey, Ban, welcome to the stream. Let's see. What about, like, something that's not expensive? See. I mean, I could probably make this food, honestly. Gourd cake. Oh, here we go. No, that's not. No. What about roast? That's too expensive. Garlian pizza? Damn, why is Garlian pizza being so... I've been actually pretty good. I've been studying to be an intervener. I got a brand new graphics card, so now Final Fantasy 14 looks great. Oh, cool. Alpaca stew is too expensive. Oh, vegetable soup might be pretty good. Why is everything so expensive? Yeah, food should be that expensive. Come on, y'all. Oh, sure, take your time. Shrimp cocktail. Oof. Chicken pasta. Boiled lobster. What's a crawfish? Melon juice. Noodles of ellipsis. Let me see if I can get some crawfish. A crayfish. Alright, boiled crayfish. Not that bad. Look at this. High quality, 25 each. 450. I will take that. Thank you very much. I can actually make crawfish too. Crimson crawfish. Yeah, you have to update. Let's see what else they have. They have fish too, right? Okay, no, this fish, like food fish. The meal fish. Just fish. Yeah, I guess not. Crayfish ball, okay. Boiled crayfish, we already got that. Fish soup. Okay. Pastry fish. Fish stock. Oh, fish stock. Still fish. Oh, really nice. In October, I'm going to be starting Silk Song. And in November, I'm going to be starting Link to the Past Randomizer. I thought we had more fish. More food, huh? Not ingredients, just food. Enable orange cookies. You know what? Let's get some ingredients. We can actually make food. We got like, oh wow, Mutant Lion. I think you can buy that though, can't you? What about crayfish? Do they have like crayfish here? Can buy that easily. That's enough food. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got enough food now. $31 boiled crayfish, apple tart, some alligator salad. We're good. Yeah, we got plenty of food. We're good. Oh wow, what is that? Is that a... What is that? Is that a brum? Is that a... Wait, is that a brum? That is a brum. What, she got a... What kind of class has a brum? Well, that's a paintbrush. That's not a brum. That's a paintbrush. Never mind. That's a big-ass fucking paintbrush. So anyway. Yeah, that's a pretty big paintbrush. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good, Ban. I bought a brand new graphics card. And I don't know if you noticed, but the game really pops now. I have now the power to run this game at 2K and really good reshade. And I mean, it looks so goddamn good now. The colors pop, everything looks great. I can't get over how like everything kind of just pops now and more real. I wouldn't say realistic, it's more colorful. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Jagiri it's all in hand. Dared not hope for such magnanimity, much less expect it. Mrs. Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. You got it. Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think he will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphino. I swear, we shall return the favor. What about me? Am I chopped liver? What about what I did? Naught is owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Good luck with that! Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Exactly. Now, I know some of y'all said punt the sylphs, as in kick them, and no, I wouldn't do that. However, some of those Syndicate members, I would definitely like to punt. They deserve to be kicked into the next year. Grimshawn, welcome! Hello! You caught the stream! Gotta be late for you, right? We murdering people? No. No, we're not. Who are you fighting? I got your back. Thank you, Grumps John. We're trying to help Lady Yugiri and her people. So we'll see what happens. Oh, hey, Raban. A pleasure, Sergeant Bertucci. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. I forgot I'm a sergeant. I totally forgot about that. I thought I was lower ranked than that.
Yugiri of Domar, I'm
Voice
honored
acting.
to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
Yeah, they're not all Lalafels. Some of the Lalafels, I mean, I don't know. I haven't met the others yet. I haven't met Lorito, but I've dealt with his bullshit already. I haven't met Godbert, but I know he does run the Gold Saucer, and to be perfectly honest, he's not a Lalafell, but he is a good person. Oh, wow, really? I'm so sorry to hear that.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri.
You came at a really good time. So, Grumpshawn, I just bought a RTX 5060 Ti 16 gigabytes. I don't know if you noticed this, but the game really pops now. I have reshade on here on really good settings. The resolution is a little bit better on my side. Of course, it's still 1080p on y'all side, but it should still be sharper. So, yes, I upgraded. I gave myself an early Christmas present / birthday present. my retirement came in from my other job, and I spent it on a new GPU. So that was 500 and so, well, the retirement was more than 5, but I got a warranty on it. See, I now live near a micro center. Speaking of which, Grumpschon, there's a video of my first time going to a micro center on YouTube. If you want to watch it, it's my real life stuff. So I don't know if you would be interested in that, but it's there. It's cringe, but it's there. And I've never been to a micro center in my entire life, and I was super excited. It really is amazing how different Colorado is in Louisiana. Like, it makes me really like, yeah, I'm not returning back to Louisiana. I know I'm a Southerner at heart, but like Colorado is so amazing. There's just too much amazing stuff. It really is. Like Louisiana had no micro center. There's a micro center 20 minutes away from where I live at. And because I bought the micro center, if I want to upgrade my GPU in the future, I can sell it at the micro center and get store credit for it, which I kind of wish I could have done with my other graphics card. Unfortunately, I have to sell it on eBay, which sucks, but I digress. Anyway.
Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
Oh my god, with the reshade, Nanamo looks even more beautiful. And how the golden light, it's not as painted on. The light is like shimmering on everybody, so everyone kind of looks golden. That's the reshade doing that.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty.
Cowboys in Red Mountains. Yeah, I assure you we're not cowboys. We're the opposite of that. Now, Texas is not California or New York. Texas is... Now, that's where your cowboys are at. Now, Texas is, yeah, but that's Southern. That's not California. California is where the movies are made. New York is also where the movies are made. But there's a lot more than just California and New York.
Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
I wish you called me. If you called me to y'all aid, I would have annihilated every Imperial scum that tried to hurt y'all. Unfortunately, I didn't know about this. This must have happened right after we beat Gaius.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
Who cares what their opinions are? You are the Sultana. Like, you're the Sultan Sworn. Like, we're like... I do not like the fact that the Syndicate even has a goddamn opinion. Just because they got a bunch of money. It reminds me too much of America.
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
No shit, Sherlock.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
What do you mean the law is the law? Finally, I get to meet you, you dumbass. What do you mean the law is the law? Is the law also the fact that you can hire people to kill other people? Is that also part of the law? Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a merchant that got a good bit of money and wanted to become part of the syndicate. Was it not you that hired the Brass Blades to kill him and I had to save his life? So what are you talking about the law is the law? See, you're the one I want to punt in the next freaking week. The Sylphs don't deserve to be punted. You deserve to be punted. I know the law is what they make it to be the law. I know, just like where I live at, and unfortunately, the 1%. I get it. I know.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees.
You do understand that y'all could have fixed that problem very easily, right?
They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends.
I don't understand. I understand fixing that problem costs money, but here's the thing. They're willing to work. If they're willing to work, they're able to make money. That's the thing. Now, granted, there is a problem with this. I get it. Just like in the real world where I came from, you got to have jobs. Mike, time for you to shut up in the middle of the D. Oh my God, yes it is, honestly.
And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think.
Once again, the reason why they're prone to violence and criminal activity is because y'all are not doing anything to help. You know what's really funny? He mentions a very good point. The immortal flames are the one that's helping. Why is no one else helping? Why is not the syndicate helping? Why is it always like, this is what I'm seeing right now. The Sultana and her guard and the immortal flames that work for the Sultana, okay, pretty much, and Sultan Sworn as well. They're the ones that are helping the people that need it. So remind me what the hell the syndicate's doing. Remind me, what are you doing about this? About the Alamigan and the Calamity refugees. You're not doing anything about it. Matter of fact, not only you're not doing anything about it, you also have had somebody that was collaborated with Ifrit, okay, that we had to put down, okay? So, like, and don't get me started in the fact that, yeah, he was working for Lolorito at the time. So, like, just because we got caught, I'm gonna make believe I had nothing to do with it. Sound like somebody I know. Hint, hint, President, hint, hint. Okay, but like,
Without
so
homes
dumb.
or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the Brass Blades and the Flames are not hard-pressed enough?
The Brass Blades work for you. I'm not stupid. Anyone that has half a brain understanding the Brass Blades, most of them are literally corrupt. The Flames are different. Don't even put them in the same sentence.
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. but we are hardly in danger of financial collapse.
Exactly. See, Nanamo, I agree with her on this one.
I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo.
You do understand that's different, right? I've been to Little Alamigo. They're still living there. Yeah, they're living in poverty, but they're still living there. Yugiri's people are in a freaking galleon stuffed together, okay, with very little room to breathe. It is totally different. It's a different scenario. It's not even the same. Like, it's not. At all.
Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Severus Snape, you are not. 1, you break the law all the time. Again, I've seen it. You're the last person to be talking about any of our laws that should not be upheld because you literally break them every time you think about it. Like, oh, we're going to kill somebody because we don't want to become a syndicate? Hey, it's okay.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future.
You keep talking like that, you're not going to have a goddamn future after I get done with you.
Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril.
And here I thought Uldah's greatest assets were the people themselves.
One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage hath fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
Oh, really?
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
Really? He employs refugees?
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Question. This is the Syndicate, correct? Where's Godbert? Is he not part of the Syndicate? I see Lolorito, Teleji. I see whoever that girl is. Looks like a time mage. I see just black dude that I have no idea who he is. And then I have who looks like he's wearing the same robe as Urianger, but I'm pretty sure it's not Urianger. Where's Godbert? Where's the big hulking brute? You know, the one that literally makes gold statues and is like a jeweler, but also runs a casino? Well, Rito left, okay. Of course, she's with him. Makes sense. Probably his girlfriend. Okay. Who is the dude in the hood? Well, that sucks.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited.
unfortunately, you, Nanamo, you let the Syndicate rule this place. I'm so sorry to say this, but you really should have took more control. You are literally the queen of this place. You're the Sultana!
Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
Well, you know, I'm actually curious, and I'm pretty sure it's explained later on in the game. How the hell did the Syndicate gain so much goddamn power in Uda? Like, really, is it because they have a bunch of money and they just pay off people like politicians and something like that? Like, I'm so... Oh, I really hope it will, because I'm super curious. Because I get that Uda was split between Selda and Uda. Okay, and I get that, because once again, you know, it makes sense. But, like, Jesus.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
Well, it's not over. You still have me, you have Alphino, and I'm pretty sure if we talk to the Scions, we're not gonna let this happen.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Oh, he seems like a good person.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all.
Yeah, did you know he tried to kill somebody?
But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Well, that's unfortunate. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Often have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah! I'll waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of the Flames. You got it. Oh! Hello! You're waiting for me, I see, Yidis. Alright, you gonna follow me? You can. I'm gonna go ahead and continue the quest. Probably gonna need your help in the future when we do dungeons. Where's the Lord? It was food. Grumpschon just said it. It was literally food. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The Monitorists have made their position clear. Agreed. Uda is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lamensa or Gridania. I judge given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods. The thought of them huddled in an airless hole with no hope of better treatment. With that, I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Us! Us! The Signs of the Seventh Dawn! We can take them in! Menphilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicus decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept his judgment, and that all my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week? Perhaps even just a few days. Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yagiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Science of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mardona. Like most outposts, it's frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have been an able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labor lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those what you yourself proposed, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Uda, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor, and few comforts, I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Udon's Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Michael. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. Alright, let's go to the Adventurers Guild.
Hi, Michael.
Oh, hey, Crusader.
I joined in like a few seconds ago. I was waiting for you to finish, reading.
Oh, sure.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
The Adventurers
Was
Guild.
bored in my other call because it's literally just one person sleeping.
That sounds about right. Here?
So how's your stream going?
Going great. Oh, that's the wrong way. It's going good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is.
I'm also streaming right now.
Oh,
So I had to
really?
stream some Fallout 4 today.
I'm sorry?
So I had to stream some Fallout 4 today.
Ah, cool.
I mean, I would yet to get a single viewer, but that's also because I didn't really pick a good time to start.
I just pick a time anytime I can. Anyway, back to the story. Voice acting or no? No voice acting, okay. We're concerned that the Doman's refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been suckered aboard that ship, with insufficient supplies, and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mardona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as the transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Ah, hello, Mr. Momodi. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. but the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mardona. When government fails to act, responsibility falls to us, private citizens. I will engage the service of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri. And you in Rivenant's Toll, my lord. Unlike Lolorito, he seems like a good person. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle a detail of our arrangement, shall we? I will entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you, after you have rested your own world-weary legs, of course. What say you? I would like to be a footrest for Momodi and Lady Yugiri. That would be pretty cool. I'm speaking, of course, just out of turn at this point, but yeah, I would love to be a footrest. I didn't know the food I am to make, so I made Doman tea. Oh, nice. Let me be a little footrest, please. while they talk about things, I can just be their little footrest. That makes sense. Anyway, continuing onward. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, where from they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees require some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Michael, I would have you return to Vesper Bay, and facilitate in the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hozan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. You got it. Alright, here we go. We're going to Vesper Bay. Okay. Oh, wow. Lots of tea. I love tea. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, tea is something I love. Speaking of which, I'm going to drink that right now. Ah, tea. Lovely. I love tea. Oh.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Alright. Let's go to Vesper Bay. Oh wow, the coachman's here. I love how it's an MMORPG, but like things depending on where you are in the quest, it like changes for you only. No one else can see it, but you can. That's actually really cool.
Quite a few games that do that. There is quite a few MMOs that do that for everyone. Like technically, Destiny does do that.
Right.
But I still would not recommend Destiny to anyone. That game's a fucking hellhole.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in anyways, honestly.
Yeah, no, you're not the sci-fi type.
No, I'm not. And I have like such a game log to do. Again, October is, and it might be more than October, because if I don't beat Silksong in 1 month, we might be doing it in November too. So, I mean, it just depends.
Yeah.
And then, of course...
You know what sucks? I had to do all that work again.
Oh, wow.
Fucking 2 hours of grinding down the drain because I forgot to save. Because I'm playing in the hardest difficulty, which does not allow you to save, scum.
Oh, wow. Oh, I should have mentioned that, too. We might not be doing Zelda in November, because if we did not, So I'm not one to just quit in the middle of Silk Song. Like, I'm going to be finishing that game. We'll start in October, and when we finish it, if it goes past November, we'll hop back on 14. But if we do finish, which we might not, it depends. I do study, so I can only really stream like on weekends. So yeah. Anyway, greetings. Alpha informed me that a scion will be arriving to help with the preparations. I'm honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tagged with such trivialities. I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eye will see where I have failed. I mean, in my world, I'm actually a para-educator, so I'm pretty good with kids. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son, Yozan. He can tell you more. Yozan, huh? And we won't use our amount. We'll go on foot. Well, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-bird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... You do understand Ranga's right behind me, right? What's that? Looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide-and-seek. 3 players are still hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Okay, let's look. Oh, I found one of them.
Yeah, that's true. Warframe is, even in my opinion, I don't really care for Warframe, but I do agree it is better than Destiny. But Destiny does have some things I like more. Like, for example, I much prefer the gunplay of Destiny than Warframe, because I usually play with people who are in higher tier content. So all my guns feel like I'm shooting marshmallows. You know, and realistically, if I was in my actual areas, the guns would actually feel like they're doing something.
How'd you find it? Bah, I guess I need to
Warframe
practice
is
more.
still better in most cases.
Or maybe you're just good at this? I mean, the Garleans didn't find me.
Anyway, welcome back to the stream, Edis. It's been a minute.
Are you playing? Ah, no fair. Yozan didn't say anything about the adults. Huh? We get to ride a horse-bird carriage? I don't know, it sounds scary, but if Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. One more.
I had to make sure.
Where is the other one at? Where are you? Always that last one. Where are you?
Other leg.
Are they behind? Okay, not in an orange area, so... No, I might have to use my horse for.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. It's nice of you to actually follow me. Thank you.
I found him. You're hiding behind here. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you?
Because I'm mostly just doing this for fun.
I'm Koharu. Michael Bertuzzi, eh? I didn't know anyone else was. Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No, scions! Scions! Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you,
My
Michael.
name is not that common. I'm going to probably be changing the name on this on my Twitch from what it currently is to Crucy, but that won't be for a little bit because I do not have a name change for another 2 months.
Ah, wonderful. All the children are accounted. Hide and seek. Ah, I see that you are curious. It's quite simple, really. Lady Yaguri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those
Thank
days
you
are
for the
behind
follow.
us. But I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. I'll be right back. I need to fix something real quick.
Trying to decide on what next augment I'm gonna put on this. I think I'm gonna go with sneak. Because honestly, sneak is probably a better choice. Yeah. Now time for the arms. Now this arm I'm gonna go with Master Thief.
Okay, that's better. I had to turn everything, the Discord down because I didn't want to interfere with the story. We're both streaming at the
Oh, I'm
same
sorry,
time.
Michael.
No, you're fine. It's my fault for having it turned so high.
Yeah, it's because my mic is very inconsistent. One time it's
Yes.
1 second it's loud, next second it's very quiet.
Mm-hmm. The
And
first...
I'm
sorry.
I hope you enjoy hanging out here.
Okay.
Hope to
The
see more
first
of you.
caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, included my stubborn old father Home, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu. I believe you already met. Though I understand the road to Uda is regularly patrolled by your brass blades. Oh, no. They're not my brass blades. Oh, no. Don't confuse them with us, I assure you. Excuse me. It would give us great comfort if you were to agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you're ready to leave, please inform our coachman. You got it. Ranga, I think we need to get you some more greens.
Go.
Ah. Yeah, trash blades are definitely. Well, Foopa Loopa is all right, and the rose brass blade, but the other ones are trash. Yes. Eager to be off, are ye? Aye. Well, I was meaning to have a word with ye about that. Runner from the blade says we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beast been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerleia. Might be as someone's eyes has playing tricks on him, of course, but don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know ye can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking ye might go ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe like, and if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way is clear, me is outside of horizon. The blades tell me the road's there safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming this self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Like I said, the brass blades are bad. Wait, what?
I'm gonna go with quad.
You're joking, right, Yedis? There's no way that one of the quad removing bugs from the chocobo
extra shots allowing me to get the finish on that guy
and pour perfume to remove the bad smell. You gotta be joking. There's no way that they had a quest like that. Is that in was that in the original Final Fantasy XIV before Realm Reborn, or is that in Realm Reborn? If that was in Realm Reborn, why would they think that was a good idea?
Gotta love gold furniture on a musket. Heat shield. Shredder.
Wow. That is
Next.
something else.
Should I go down? Yeah, I gotta rename all my items again. Oh, that's a pain. All the way down. The wounding. Damage modifier.
Wandering Eye. What are you doing here?
Either way, Eunice, what you been up to, my dude?
Alright.
That's nice. Yeah, me and
Yeah,
my
that's
friend Doom
cool.
been getting into No Man's Sky recently. I was actually planning on streaming it probably sometime later on today. And 70.
Oh, you know what's an idea I didn't think about? You know what we really should probably do? We should probably do a collaboration with Soap Song in October, Crusader.
Oh yeah, I'd be up for that. I started playing it, but damn, I got fucking. Let's just say, I'm the one raging the entire time. It's almost as bad as when I first played Elden Ring.
Ooh, that was okay. Wait, have you not played Hollow Knight yet?
I didn't finish Hollow Knight 1.
That's okay. So where'd you quit at?
Basically beginning section because I got lost, annoyed, and then gave up. Because this was before I played Elden Ring.
Okay.
Elden
Because
Ring taught me patience for games like that.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I was fine. I don't like Dark Souls too much, but I was fine with Hollow Knight. The thing that pissed me off was the Radiance. The Radiance, I broke an Amazon tablet over that dish. Like, yeah, it's on the YouTube channel. But after that, though, after I did the randomizers, I started learning how to be more patient and kind of keep myself calm. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if I keep myself calm and try to get the patterns right, I can beat the Radiance. So if you quit at the beginning, you probably wouldn't beat the Radiance. So no wonder you're having such a hard time with Soap Song.
Oh no, it was one of those. I was just getting annoyed at the first fight, the first boss fight.
Which was...
And it was because the Moss Queen, I believe her name is.
Wait, is that Hollow Knight or Soap Song?
Silk Song.
Okay, I don't want to know about it then. I don't want to be spoiled.
No, it's just one of those. I was getting used to controls because I was getting annoyed because I was like, I'm trying to swing upwards, not to the side. God damn it! And I kept jumping into her.
Did you have the same issue when you played Hollow Knight?
Yes.
Okay, so I should be fine then.
Yeah,
I've done that.
It's literally just getting used to controls, which is something I'm not normally doing. Damn. The only thing that sucks about the musket, it's heavy as fuck. It weighs... I mean, it's heavier than most of my other guns.
So there was a beasting. Was being the operative word, eh? Haha, yeah, there was actually a floating eye there, which was really weird.
Either way, next weapon I pick up, I'm gonna let someone in my chat decide the name.
In about 30 minutes, I'm gonna take a break to get some food, just let y'all know. Probably a hamburger. Well, actually, no, maybe not. Maybe not a hamburger. Maybe I'll just eat spaghetti. Yeah, I'll probably eat spaghetti. It's easier. Hamburger takes too long to make. Well fought, madam. Well fought. Ah,
Lucky.
if only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pray my son.
Lucky you got food.
Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. entire family. It's the entire family. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. You're right. I would have slaughtered every single Imperial piece of garbage I could have found.
Yeah, I already have a boomstick. It's a double-barrel shotgun.
But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Yagiri's kinsmen least of all.
Yeah,
they
I'm
fought
keeping this one
fierce,
after the
though they knew full well it was in vain.
I'm gonna be looking for the rare variants, the uniques.
She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt?
Yeah,
In kind, Father.
The Get Back! And it's
To
a
see
fucking,
who has
hunting
given
shotgun that
everything, we shall
sends
give
enemies
our
flying.
all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do it without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands.
Damn, I'm really over-encumbered. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch one of my things over to some muffled. I'm gonna have to put this one as deep-pocketed, so I actually
Hey,
have
Miss Michael,
carry weight.
Koharu, and I want to know why you became an adventurer.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Why did I become an adventurer? That's a good question. So, I'm not going to go into my complete past, children, but let's just say I was basically, I guess, I lost my memories from my earlier times. And what I do remember is I was wandering in the forest or wilderness. And, basically,
oh wait, almost forgot to say.
One thing led to another, and I became an adventurer. But the reason why I still do the adventuring stuff, and I pick, the reason why I stay being an adventurer is because I cannot stand those that cannot defend themselves to have no one to help them. So, I guess you could say I became an adventurer to protect people that I care about. And also protect people that cannot defend themselves. So, unfortunately, that option is not here. I don't care about power. I don't care about glory. I do not care about fortune. And I definitely don't... it's not here. So, to go whither the wild rose blooms. A Final Fantasy II quote, I guess. So you like roses?
Well,
I think I understand.
A drink.
I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they grow in lots of places?
Yep. It's
my turn now. Excuse me, Miss Michael, I've got a question. What's River Toll like? Is it pretty? Oh, Lord. It's a stone throw from Imperial Castrum. So these are kids. I probably shouldn't say that. You know what? It's the home of the Sons of the Seventh Dawn. It's the home of us. Which means you kids will be protected by us.
Just gotta listen real quick. Because I've been forgetting to take this medicine for... I haven't taken it in almost a week.
Oh, so you live there with your friends. That means you'll always be there to protect us. Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Miss Michael, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Seek out new experiences, fight ferocious beasts, train every day, buy weapons and armor from Rowena. I am not going to be a shell from Rowena. I'm going to have to be honest with y'all. Being an adventurer is not all it's cut out to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, you do become rich. But if I'm being perfectly honest, being a botanist...
I forgot to grow out all my veggies and everything.
Like, being a botanist is way more profitable. But let's just say you can have to fight ferocious beasts. I'm going to be blunt and honest with you kids. Like the thing you fought earlier, you mean? Right. Alright. Enough questions for Miss Michael. That's not fair. Why does Yozan get asked 2 questions? I want to know about the adventuring just as much as he does.
Because I'm lazy fuck. I don't want to have to walk halfway across the fucking map just to get back to my base.
Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day?
I was an adventurer like you.
Don't say
like
yes.
compared to me.
You're giving those kids false hope. Oh my god, Michael, why would you say yes to that question? That is dumb. You're giving those poor kids false hope. They're not going to be adventurers. They might be ninjas, yes. Actually, no, not take that back. If they train with Lady Yaguri and they're part of the sign of the Seventh Dawn, then I am totally wrong about that. They might as well be adventurers. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, I need to turn that down a little bit more. Why is Discord so goddamn loud? Give me 1 second, y'all.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's not you, it's Discord. I just don't want it to overshadow me talking, that's all.
Apologies.
Really? Yeah, I can still hear you just fine. It's literally Discord being loud. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Miss Michael. I won't forget it. I'm going to be an adventurer too. Why don't y'all join the Signs of the Seventh Dawn? You know what we can do? We can open a school. We can literally open a school, and we can train the Signs. We can actually train the kids of the Domans. Like, y'all can become like red mages, or I mean, I'm trained in red maging, black maging, white maging, conjuring, samurai. When we get to Reborn's Toll, let's make an adventurer guild for Domans. That is actually smart. So that means the Domans, or should I say, Mardona, has its own adventuring guild. So you have the adventuring guild in Uda, the adventuring guild in Gradania, and the adventurers guild in my goodness, the adventurers guild in Lamensa. So they'll have their own adventurers guild. The only thing we're missing is an army.
Because this is my new run. That's why that's why I'm so low on caps. I need the funds.
Yeah, just like Miss Michael and Lady Yagiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? What's that? Oh, that was a chocobo.
Explain why I'm not producing shit. I really wish my game would not freeze every. Yeah. Oh, but I have no defense. So he's afraid. He's a pussy.
Okay, I guess we're going Alpha now. Okay. Well, they're good to go, I guess. In his past time, Lady Yaguri met with the guild representatives in Reborn's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thailand which may require your personal attention, I will instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slathborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will work closely. Will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yaguri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, The resulting tie should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Michael. You got it. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting, for though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals. And you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I am concerned. As you wish, Slathborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Our guests have yet to met the Edicynate. 7 hells, Michael. Why are you wasting time with me? See them to the Rising Stones.
I'm gonna do this way.
Alright, so before I forget, everyone, I want to mention something. So, basically, for now on, because of how... So, I get how hearing 2 people streaming at the same time is very confusing. So, for now on, when I do go live on Discord, we're going to keep it to people that are playing 14. So, what I mean... Let me explain what I mean by that, okay? What I mean is, if you're part of my party, let's say we're doing a dungeon together, that's when we can use the Discord voice chat. I just feel that... Because I'm looking at my viewer count, and it went from 1 to, like, 4 to 1. So I can, and I see it too. I totally understand this as well. It's very confusing having 2 people talk at the same time. I totally understand that, and I get that. And so I promise I will fix it after the break. Okay, don't worry about that. But, yo, not just yet. I'm not leaving yet. I have like 10 more minutes.
No, I'm just saying I'll see you later.
Oh, sure. Sure, absolutely.
I feel bad for making lose viewers.
You're fine, Crusader. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's my fault for not realizing it. It's not your fault. You're fine, Crusader. I always like you joining. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you after stream, I promise. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm gonna get off of this real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna get off of this here. Okay. Okay. So, don't worry, I'll turn Discord back up. So, I do apologize. I apologize about that. It wasn't Crusader's fault. It was actually my fault this happened because I should have had the foresight. You would think after being a streamer for 6 years, over 6 years, you would think like, oh, wow, you would know better. Anyway. And speaking about knowing better, I think I will take that break while we have a chance. So, I will see y'all in a few minutes, okay? Right, and we're back, and let's see what I missed. Oh, my chocobo got dismissed, huh? I do know that. Are you watching me? Are you hiding somewhere far up and just spying on me? They've been following me all along. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't worry, I'll get him back out. Where's my tea at? Oh. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I had to eat something. Cause my head was starting to hurt. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me. I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. Okay. Hmm. It's no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Bosian continue to be. I'm sorry. Our attempts to reach the students of Bosian, I guess it is Bosian, continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fares the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. No, actually, I completely support this. We need to aid them. Just imagine if those particular refugees decided to, I don't know, help a primal, support a primal, become a primal's thrall. Like, I feel like this is something we should be doing. I should not blame you if you did, nor will I deny this matter falls outside of our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Yagiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me with beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's Toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Anascendants. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slaffborn, Lady Yagiri, Michael. Leminin and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Yastola should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival?
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet. Which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Oh, no problem.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Leviathan.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
One of the coolest ARR primal abilities in the game in my... Oh yeah, I agree. Leviathan's theme is probably better than Garuda's. Oh, the echo. Here we go. We can't control it yet.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
The emissary, you say? So I guess he's actually the cause of this.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Yep.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this.
But why?
But surely it is not within his power to grant the Echo.
It's not the Echo he's granting. The Echo does not give you immortality.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
Oh wow, you're going into the front lines? Oh, okay.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the Echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Are you sure you're not going to be taken over by Leia Brea again? Like, you do understand, like, you were taken over and was kind of the cause of a lot of our friends dying? Like, are we okay with him so soon, like, becoming an escort, especially to one of the, like, the leader of the Scions? Like, are we, like, sure this is a good idea? I don't think it's a good idea. I honestly think he should not be given such a mission just yet.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
A primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
There's no primals in Doma? Well, there's no Doma anymore.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
You don't have the Echo, Yugiri, so please be careful that you don't get enthralled. Only me and Minfilia can do anything against a primal. Minfilia, not really as much. I don't think she has, like, any magic that I know of. She might have magic. They rely a lot on me, though. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only resource will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality is inevitable. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts toward achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. You will not have been idle intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Limsa Lominsa, okay, I do not like Limsa Lominsa, but I will go to Limsa. A lot of people here. Nice outfit, look at that, I like that blue outfit, that's pretty good, pretty cool. Although the pink kind of ruins it. You were expected. Pray take this lift to the command room. Welcome, friends. I take it Yastola has appraised you of the situation. Let's waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagan had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers, venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the Fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. Oh, okay. Interesting. But if God forbid our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan, or Titus, from what that idiot said, last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reason for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not stubborn as to deny the wishes of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Michael, Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagan movements within the Spasa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way from forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falkrida has charge of the garrison. Alright. This music's really cool, by the way. Due to time restrictions that absolutely butchered Minfilia, because in some behind-the-scenes concept that were going around in that Minfilia was supposed to have a supportive combat job. I could see her being not a white mage, but like something akin to a white mage anyways. I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Spasa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the like of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where the Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in our search. 5 scouts ventured into the Spasa all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. I see. I'd rather not deal with dead bodies, honestly. So this is where the Sahagan are. Help somebody of all the times to forget the restorative. Oh, here you go. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I feel like the Sahagan would be amazing smoking buddies. Smoking buddies. Okay. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue. I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. I might have to end this quest, take a nap, and then come back to it. I'm sorry. Oh, that's the Reavers. Oh wow, it's late for you then, yeah. Well, we got the Soldier's Corps. They're dead, unfortunately. You've returned. Thank the Navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? They're dead. So sorry. Dear gods! These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far! I dread to think that what may have become of the two who remain unaccounted for. I pray they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have intelligence. We have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalized the details of the operation. The war horn will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to stay right here because I'm going to end the stream for right now, temporarily, because when I wake up, I'm going to immediately come back to it. So we'll log out right here. I know we're not going to get any bonus for experience. Oh, absolutely. I totally understand that. I mean, I'm tired myself, and I need to get some sleep. When I wake up, I'll eat something probably. I'm hungry, and I'll, continue onward. Computer, what are you doing? Alrighty then. Like always, thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all like what I do on the channel, please consider subscribing. Also following if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, well, the same thing, subscribing, of course. And other stuff. Anyways, you have an awesome rest of your day. You have a great day. See y'all later. Ciao.